Well.
Is Amanda here?
No, she's still at choir practice. You're welcome to wait in here, though.
Good. I just assumed she wasn't here for this.
Why, we got a problem?
Well, this arrived in the mail today.
Oh, yeah? What is that? A summons, perhaps? A little invitation from the IRS?
Worse. A letter from my mother.
Ooh. Wilma, how's she doing?
Oh, she's as supportive as ever.
Yeah?
Nobody ever called you a genius, Janet. But you used to be good at math. You've obviously lost your gift for figures. What are the odds on Axel Green? 1, he's a terminal loser. 2, he dumped you before. Add it up, and what do you get? Another Janet disaster.
She always did have the sensitive touch, didn't she?
Trevor wrote for a picture of the creep and flashed me the news that he's back in your life. Next time Axel trashes you, resist the impulse to steal someone's life. Don't think because you're better looking now that life's gonna treat you any better, that your luck has suddenly changed.
I got the gist.
She's just getting started. Thanks for bringing her up to date on my life, Trevor.
Well, I just happened to mention you and Axel casually in passing.
Right, in your regular correspondence with Wilma.
Well, Wilma is Amanda's only living grandparent. I'm just trying to keep the lines of communication open.
Insult my intelligence.
Okay, you got me. I admit it. I was temporarily out of my mind. It's not like you ever did anything that was over the top. Come on, give me a break. I'm still hooked on you, and you're still hooked on me.
How many times do I have to tell you that you're wrong?
Well, then, what's with this Axel Mishigas? And don't tell me it's love, because I know it's not. I just wrote your mom because I was looking for some clues.
Trevor, just give that back.
Best case, the jerk remarries you. This is the job you want.
Trevor, stop!
Wife of a scrap metal worker in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania?
Trevor, that's enough.
Does not compute. Scrap metal worker in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. If that's him, then who was this guy that was in your bedroom?
All tonight with Peter Jennings.
You see, Axel just isn't as close to my mother as you are.
Oh, come off it, will you?
You see, she's not on his Christmas list. So, she's not up to date on where he currently resides. He doesn't write to people who put me down.
A scrap metal worker?
Used to be. What of it? I wouldn't care if he drove a garbage truck.
Oh, he has many talents, doesn't he?
He's trying to better himself. You got a problem with that?
Oh, get real.
Thanks for getting my mother involved in my life again. She's such a fount of self-esteem. She's such a great source of comfort to me. And who needs greeting cards when you've got this?
Sorry about that.
Don't think because you're better looking now, your luck has suddenly improved. Your sister was born under the star of success, but you popped out under the cloud of doom.
Toss it.
Be grateful you're not in a psych ward. Be happy you're not on death row. Thank the Lord you don't look like a cabbage anymore. Don't push for more than you're due.
Janet, just forget it. It's garbage.
Celebrate the small things. A decent job, a roof over your head, rubber-soled boots that keep your rear off the ice. Be glad people give you the time of day. Don't ask to be loved and adored. Something's fundamentally wrong with you that words cannot describe.
I love you, Mommy.
Sweetheart.
I love you lots, and so does Daddy.
I love you so much.
Why is your Mommy so mean to you?
I don't know. I wondered myself. Why? For a very long time. I think I finally understand.
Why, Mommy?
Tim, why don't you keep your coat on? We'll head over to the nursery and see what's ready to get planted, okay?
I got a world history test.
Oh. Well, then, crack the books.
Pick up some ice cream?
You got it.
All right.
Come here, sweetheart. want you to listen to your mom, because you can learn a lot from her. Not only is she gorgeous, she's very, very smart. Excuse me.
Are you sad, Mommy?
I'm fine.
I'd be sad if you didn't love me.
My mother does care about me. In her own way. She just doesn't express it very well.
Why does she say such mean things?
I guess she can't help it. Some people are so unhappy inside that they take it out on the people they love. It just happens.
Is that what happened to you and Daddy?
Consider me gone.
Well, at least introduce me to your friend.
Just a friends. It wasn't like that with my mother. She wanted me to be her perfect little girl. And what I wanted, she couldn't give. So you might say we were a big disappointment to each other.
Did Daddy disappoint you?
No,
Is Axel perfect?
nobody's perfect.
Is Axel more perfect than my daddy?
You can't compare people like that, like they were melons or something.
Why not?
Because everybody's special in their own way.
Daddy too?
Absolutely, especially your daddy.
How is Daddy special?
Well, he's like you. He's smart, funny, and honest. He's strong and generous.
Then why don't you love him?
I do love him. I mean,
As much as Axel?
in a different way.
What way?
I'll explain it to you when you get older.
I feel I'm old enough to know now.
I'm sure you do.
Did you leave your sheet music at practice?
It's in my backpack.
Well, I guess I really better get going.
So soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna go visit your teacher tonight.
Mrs. Overby is not much fun.
Well, it's gonna be fun for me talking about my daughter. She tell me how smart you are and how sweet. Okay, this is me leaving. Good luck on your test. See you later.
Wait! She forgot her letter.
I'd burn that thing, wouldn't you?
My mommy'd never write me a letter like that.
It's because she loves you. A lot.
I know she does.
You know, I overheard them talking earlier.
You were eavesdropping?
No. All right, so I was, okay? I don't care if Janet was married to some Axel Green. She still loves our dad.
If she loves him, then why doesn't she marry him?
Because of me.
I didn't have to fit.
Janet left because of the big fuss that I made.
That was before, though.
What, you think she forgot about it? Janet thinks we're going to be a lot happier if she's hooking up with somebody else.
Then tell her you changed your mind. Tell her that you'd be happier if she and Dad got together.
For some reason, I really don't think that's going to work.
Why not?
Just trust me on this one, okay?
That's it. Then we could write a letter to Axel.
Saying what?
Saying how much we love Mommy. And how much Daddy loves her, too. And we could send him a picture of all of us. You know, Mommy and Daddy, and then you and me.
All right. And what's that going to do?
Maybe he'll look at the picture, and he'll see that Mommy belongs to us.
I wouldn't count on it, Squirt.
It says he lives in a place called Harrisburg. You think we could find his address?
Well, probably, but I don't know what good it would do.
will you help me write a letter to Axel? You know, it has to be extra good. Help me make it sound something like I want it to sound. Please?
Why not?
Great. We can send it in the mail tonight.
Snail mail?
In the mailbox.
You know, it would be a lot quicker if we did it on the computer.
You can do it with a picture?
Sure. Why not? Come on. So what would you like to say to Mr. Green?
Dear Mr. Green, remember me? I'm Amanda, and I need your help.
You can drop the act. The calm, cool, completely blasé.
Hi, Porky's Scrap Iron? Yes, I was just curious. I wanted to find out if you had an employee working for you by the name of Axel Green. Oh, wait, no. Don't put him on. That's fine. We just were going to send him priority email, and I wanted to make sure that he'd get it. Great. Thanks a lot. Bye. All right. So, do you want to send it?
How do I do it?
Just hit enter.
That's it?
That's it.
It's gonna work. I know it will. Axel Green's gonna leave Mommy alone, and we're gonna be a real family at last. Daddy and Mommy are gonna be together.
Oh.
Hi. Who are you? You?
I'm Stuart Chan. He canceled. Is there a problem me coming to my kid's parent-teachers conference? I mean...
No, of course not.
It's right here. I got it right here. I wrote it down in my book last December when we didn't have this problem of you and me doing stuff together. Right there it is.
There's no problem. Look. Here we go. I got it written down right here, too. See, meet with Amanda's teacher.
Well, fine.
You want me to leave?
Why would I want you to leave? You're her mother, for crying out loud. What? What, you want me to leave?
No. It's important for you to meet Amanda's teacher. You need to find out about her progress, too.
Well, we're both her parents. That's one thing we did right. Has Amanda talked to you about what's going on?
About what? Trevor, just say it.
Well, it's tough for Amanda, all these changes, you know. At one point she thinks you and I are finally getting together, that we're going to get... And then this Axel guy shows up.
Well, what are you saying to her?
About this, nothing. I mean, what can I say? How do you tell your kid that your mother's tanking on the 1-yard line?
Axel and I are very happy together.
That is a crock, and you know it. She can see right through it. Look, it's affecting her concentration. Half the time she's in a fog, half the time she's depressed. She's just not herself.
Are you saying it's my fault?
The heart wants what it wants. Isn't that what the guy says? The hell with everything else? I'm just saying she needs some support right now, that's all.
Well, then why don't you give her support instead of hiding out in my bathroom spying on me?
I care about you, for crying out loud. Is there a problem?
No, is there a problem?
It was me, Your Honor. Honest to...
Oh, yes, Amanda. Well, Amanda's extremely proficient verbally.
Well, yeah, of course she is. She gets that from her mother. The vocabulary, the grammar, straight from the horse's mouth, the whole 9 yards.
Well, she tests on an 8th grade level.
Oh.
And her writing is on a 6th grade level. Of course, her penmanship could use a little work, but then not to worry, they all improve.
Well, are you saying that maybe she should be...
Practice. Now, her math skills are excellent. And, yes, academically, Amanda seems to be doing quite well. However, in the area of social adjustment, she does need some remediation. But under the given circumstances, that's not surprising.
Hold it. Would you run that by me again in plain English this time, please?
Well, I think what she's suggesting is that Amanda's having difficulty relating to others because of me, right?
Well, I really wouldn't care to speculate on the causality.
Causality, woality. Amanda doesn't have any problems relating to people. She has lots of friends.
Oh, Amanda has no problems making friends. What she has difficulty with is maintaining a proper boundary within the classroom. She daydreams, she loses concentration, she mopes, she whispers, she passes notes, she creates all manner of distractions.
Well, I think I know why.
Wait, you're telling us that she performs above grade level in all of her subjects, even though she's daydreaming and talking to her friends in class. Doesn't that indicate perhaps she's bored out of her skull? That's not saying you're a bad teacher, although we really can't rule that out now, can we?
I think what Trevor's suggesting is that maybe Amanda needs more of a challenge.
Every child's program is individualized to his or her own skill level.
Individualized? You don't even know my kid. You have to keep referring to your notes to find out what she's doing in the classroom.
Excuse me, Mr. Dillon, are you a trained teacher?
No, he's not. But he's a terrific father, and he knows his daughter very well, and if he feels that she's being shortchanged...
If you think for one moment I'm going to sit here and accept criticism from the likes of you...
Whoa, hold it right there, Toots. This is her mother you're talking to. You have any cracks about her, you gotta come through me first.
Easter's right around the corner, so... Easter, so get your little...
Loyalty is admirable, Mr. Dillon. But the fact is that this woman...
Time out! Isn't that what you say to the kiddies when they step over the boundaries?
Yes, but I hardly
I am not your concern. It's Amanda that we're talking about here. She's our only concern.
Yes, that's true.
Good. So let's stick to plain English here. I will, get Amanda to button her lip in class and focus on developing your concentration skills.
Yes, well, that would be helpful.
And if you could talk to Amanda's guidance counselor. She's a smart kid. We think she'd do better in an accelerated program.
But it's almost the end of the school year.
Better late than never, ain't it there, Mrs. Overby?
Yes. Well, perhaps she would benefit from a new environment. I tell you what, I'll go and see Mrs. Zimmerman in the guidance office and see what she has to say. Now, I'll be right back.
The nerve of that dame. What does she mean by new environment? Blaming her failures on us.
On me. Trevor, what you said before about me and Axel.
No, that's different. That's not the problem.
I don't think so either. But thanks for sticking up for me.
Hey, we gotta stick up for each other. She's our kid.
I knew she didn't like this teacher.
Never heard dissing my kid.
And mine. Amanda's the best.
You're the best.
And wake up.
Lucky to have you as her father. It's not every man who would be willing to put his feelings aside in order to have a united front.
Whatever happens between you and me, can't let it affect the kids. They come first. Like, Tim and Amanda cannot suffer on our account.
I never wanted you to suffer. I just thought we'd all be better off.
I found someone in the hallway. He says he's going to be Amanda's stepfather.
Am I late?
you definitely did miss the boat.
Axel, could you please wait outside?
Absolutely. Amanda comes first.
Mrs. Overby, the guidance counselor, did you make any progress there?
Oh, yes. We have scheduled a full battery of placement tests for Amanda, including the entrance examination for the Gifted and Talented program.
That's our Amanda, gifted and talented, huh?
Every child is gifted and talented, Mr. Dillon. Now, if there's nothing further, we are running a little late, and I have other parents waiting.
Well, we do appreciate what you've done.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You know, I think we've really achieved something. We've made progress tonight.
I think so, too. So?
Gifted and talented, I like the sound of that.
I'm sorry about Axel showing up here unexpectedly.
Yeah, well, I guess I gotta get used to it. Axel being in your life and all.
He's not Amanda's father. He never will be. No one could ever replace you.
That's what I keep trying to tell you, babe.
Trevor.
Axel.
Oh, my entrance. I know, I'm sorry, I'm a little early.
Early? You weren't invited.
Okay, it wasn't in the script, but it was in character. You know, Axel's proprietary attitude. He would be there for the woman he loves. Besides, if we're going to convince Trevor that we're a couple, we've got to act like a couple. Right? Do with it.
See, one spot right here gets rid of fleas and ticks that can make us sick.
Greetings, my love. I got your message, and as always, I'm at your service.
Hi, that was quick.
Speedy pager. My buddy at the agent's office told me all their clients have them. The big guns carry the cell phones. And I figured, well, I may not be a New York actor, but I am a working actor, and it's cheaper than a cell phone. So what's the assignment for today?
Well,
you know what I'm in the mood for? Rumba, salsa, a little dirty dancing. That'd get Trevor's goat. Besides, it's fun. I've been brushing up.
I'm gonna miss you.
You are?
I'm afraid this run is coming to an end.
Did I go too far showing up at Amanda's school? I know I should have cleared that with you. I had this acting teacher. She said, go to the end and then take it further.
No. No, I'm not mad at all. It's just, well, you're so wonderful. So convincing that I think Trevor's finally given up.
Oh, I don't think so, Janet. You're a terrific lady. Besides, if I disappear suddenly, Trevor will wonder what's up. Whatever you do, don't kill me off, please. Leave me the option to recur.
I would never kill you off. I've given it a lot of thought. I think we should tell Trevor that you're going on an extended business trip.
Okay. Make it specific. The more specific, the better. Since you're freeing me up, I might as well head to L.A. and try to rustle up an agent. You can tell Trevor I'm evaluating new sales territory.
Good. Good, we'll do that. We'll say you're on assignment for 3 months.
Okay. I should have a handle on the California sales territory by then. I'm gonna miss you too, Janet.
Thanks. And if I ever need Axel Green again, I'll be sure to give you a page. You are gonna keep that beeper, aren't you? I mean, you might need it. I think you really are a talented actor.
Really? Well, I can't take all the credit. It's the role. Axel is so real to me. I really hate kind of letting him go, you know? I really was starting to like the guy. A noble, everyday warrior.
Hey, I'm looking for Janet. Janet Green?
Janet doesn't live here.
Who are you?
What's it to you?
I'm her old man, that's what. Exo, man. Axel Green.
You're Axel Green?
Listen, where's Amanda?
What do you want with my sister, anyway?
What does she want with me?
Nothing.
Yeah. Except to stay clear of Janet. That's what your sister wrote when she sent that email message. She told me Janet was part of your family. Wait a minute. I recognize you now. You were the one in that photo that she sent. But I gotta tell you, I sure didn't recognize Janet. She is one heck of a lot better looking now.
Better looking? Better looking than when? What's up with you anyway? Why are you looking for Janet here? Did you get in a fight with her or something?
Yeah, we used to fight all the time.
Well, why don't you tell that to somebody who cares, okay?
Look, kid. I don't want to step on any little family picture or anything. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do. You know what I mean?
Don't call me kid. If you're looking for Janet and she's not at home, why don't you check her office? She works for Enchantment.
She's a real hard worker, huh? Jackpot. Hey, Mandy. Thanks for sending over that picture, huh?
Well, geez, that's gotta prove it. Janet has to be nuts. Choose him over Dad?
That wasn't Mr. Green.
What do you mean?
That wasn't the guy I saw with Mommy. I don't know who he is. Oh no, did we do something bad to him?
I don't know. Come back inside. Come on.
Turn it on, quick. We need to see where we sent the email.
Wait a minute, okay? You're trying to tell me that that guy out there wasn't Axel Green?
He's not. I know he's not. He's not the same guy I saw with Mommy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they don't look anything alike. Mommy's Mr. Green was like Captain Doolittle. You know, like nice and clean looking. But that guy was mean and hard, and he smelled like cigarettes. I smelled them from all the way over there. Mommy would never be with a guy like that.
Yeah, well, what I don't get is if that wasn't Axel Green, why was he saying he was?
Maybe we sent the email to the wrong person. Maybe he's an escaped prisoner. Carrie said prisoners use the internet all the time.
I think Carrie's been watching a little too much TV.
What if he wants to hurt Mommy? He's looking for her. What if he finds her? We have to call Daddy.
He's at work. Come here. You just chill out for a second, okay? And let me think of something. Do you have homework to do?
Mm-hmm. Always.
Go get your homework and your coat, and I'm going to go drop you off at Mrs. Pillsbury's.
What are you going to do?
I'll let you know when I think of it. Come on, before I change my mind. Hurry up.
When you got down on one knee at McKay's and asked me to marry you, I thought I was going to die.
Janet, my darling, give me another chance.
I nearly lost it.
Well, imagine how I'd have felt if you'd said no.
Gutsy move.
You wanted to strangle me, didn't you? Admit it.
I admit it, but you were just doing what I was paying you to do, to improvise.
You're the best improv partner I've ever had.
Me?
You really keep me on my toes.
I thought I was going to have to get point shoes to keep up with you. You're terrific. You're very gifted.
Thank you.
If you'll excuse me, I'll be right back. I'm going to get your check.
Where's Janet? They said she was here.
Oh, she stepped out. May I help you?
What are you, some kind of secretary?
I happen to be the lady's ex and soon-to-be again husband.
Huh?
Green's the name, sales is my game. Axel Green here.
Axel Green here.
Well, that's what I said. And you are?
Axel Green.
Here you are. Excuse me, can I help you?
Hiya, honey. Jan. Ain't you happy to see me? Nice digs, huh? You must be doing all right.
How did you find me?
The internet. Yeah, I surf it day and night. And when I get a gander at that picture of you and saw how good you looked, I said, I got to get me some of that.
What picture?
Janet, what's this all about?
Eat it. My wife and I need a little time for our reunion.
Your ex-wife. Keep your hands off me.
Come on, baby. You know you used to like it.
I never liked it. I never liked you. Get out. Just
the
leave me
lady's made her
alone.
wishes known.
That's no lady. That's my ex-wife. No, I don't know what little, fantasy game you two are playing. But you cannot fake the real deal. I am the original.
I'll call security.
I'll call security. Look at you. Acting all uppity. We used to call you Moose. You got a new face and a new figure, and you think you can treat me like dirt?
That's enough. Stand down.
Stand down. Get out of my way.
I'm warning you, sirrah.
Who the hell do you think you are now, you panty-waist twit, Robin Hood?
I'm Axel Green. No matter what you say.
Say what you say?
Carpetland USA's Everything Sale.
Come here for a second. Just for a second.
You. Axel Green.
There's only one Axel Green in Janet's life, and I'm him. He, me.
All my life, I've never met an Axel, and all of a sudden, you guys are sprouting out of the woodwork. I can't wait to hear you talk your way out of this one.
You know, I don't know what this pint-sized loser's trying to pull.
Sticks and stones can break my bones.
Yeah, well, so can my 5 little friends.
Boys, leave us not resort to violence here. I'm sure Janet from another planet here can explain a way out of this little identity crisis, so, why do we need another Axel? How come a spare, huh? You planning on leaving her the way you did before? And all of a sudden, Axel number 2 here steps up to the plate?
Hey. Who are you?
Beats the bejeebers out of me. Maybe I'm Axel 2. And I don't mean TWO. But you're batting cleanup for an Axel number 1 here. I'm rounding 3rd. If you ask me who's on 1st, I'll knock your freaking block off.
Hey, pal.
Okay.
Want to watch your big
Can I use your phone?
in front of my wife?
Oh, you want to step outside?
Yeah, what's wrong with right
Time to
here,
swallow some teeth,
Yeah.
huh? Good shot.
Hey, look at me. I'm a contender.
Did you script this, or is this Dueling Axels at the Improv? Either way, I'm staying here until I find out what the hell is going on. On the floor is how come there's 2 Axels sucking up air here?
Janet, I'm afraid we're going to have to let Trevor in on our guilty little secret.
What guilty little secret would that be?
Axel's not heavy. He's my brother.
It's your brother. How come you got the same moniker?
Actually, there are 7 strapping Green brothers, all of them christened Axel.
Sounds like a certain lack of imagination on your parents' part, would you
No,
say?
actually, it makes perfect sense. You see, Axel's grandfather's name was actually...
Let me guess, huh? Axel?
That's right.
Oh,
That's
I don't
right. And Grandpa Green, he made his fortune in cattle.
Selling beef.
Manure. They crowned him the Cow Patty King at the Calgary Rodeo.
So Grandpa wanted to make sure you had the title as well as the name?
Oh, Gramps is still alive and kicking.
That's right. Axel's father, Axel Jr., supposed that by naming all the boys Axel, that
They'd
would
all
have...
get a little piece of the cow patty pie. How did old Gramps tell all the Axels apart, huh?
Their middle names.
Right. I'm Axel Lester Green, and here's Axel Milton Green.
How come Milty here thinks he's Janet's ex?
Sadly, my brother suffered from a lifelong identity crisis.
Makes sense. I can understand that.
He's a different Axel every day of the week. On Monday, he's Axel, my brother, the lumberjack. Tuesday, he's Axel, the bounty hunter. Today, he's assumed my identity.
One sibling assumes another sibling's identity. That sounds awful familiar, doesn't it?
He's harmless, really. More a nuisance than anything.
That's right. He tried to crash our wedding.
Yeah, Axel the crop duster kept the peace. Normally, I don't resort to violence, but sometimes the only thing he understands is a belt to the chops or a slug from a 45.
So now that you've delved into Axel's innermost soul, I hope you're happy.
What gives you the right to sift through the Green family dirty laundry?
Well, excuse me for breathing there, folks. I was just here seeing Belinda on a legal matter.
Legal's on the 5th floor.
Well, I'm out of here. And Axel, pal, Janet from another planet here deserves all the axles she can get. The more grease, the better.
I think we handled that rather nicely. We do make a peach of a pair.
What happened?
I was forced to subdue you with fisticuffs.
You know, I don't know what you two are trying to pull, but you gotta get up awful early in the morning to fool Axel Green.
Better set the alarm, dear.
Why bother? I'm not afraid of you, you muscle-bound moron. I'm not the old Janet Green. Not the one you knew, not the numbers cruncher. The lank-haired loser you dropped like a sack of garbage. No, I'm the new and improved model. Also known as the Crowbar Killer.
Crowbar Killer?
Janet Green, Crowbar Killer. Had a sister, couldn't deal with her, threw her down a well, and made her life a living hell. That's right. That's me. And I think there's another space in that well for somebody else. Any volunteers?
It's its 35th anniversary in a prime time special.
35 years. Wow.
Join all your favorite stars. ABC presents the General Hospital Prime Time Special tonight.
It'll be cool. Don't miss it.
Down to the car, he can bump along in the trunk. We'll throw him in the well. Make a wish.
Count me in, sister. Time to party.
Why don't you go down to the car and get that rope? Oh, and don't forget the crowbar.
Hey, this is a gag, right? You guys are kidding?
I have no sense of humor, but I always seem to get the last laugh.
Don't look now, you greasy crumb bum, but the laugh's on you. Hey, come on. Cut me a break, huh?
How about I cut off your tongue and shove it down your throat?
She can do it in 4.5 seconds. I've counted. Look, Janet, I was wrong to come back here. I'll leave you alone. I'll never bother you again, I swear.
Only your word doesn't mean spit.
Did you ever hear me say I was wrong?
Never.
Then that cinches it. I was wrong, and you were right. And you can quote me. Well, forgot I was here, huh? You have a nice life. Oh, Jen. Stay as sweet as you are, huh? I am out of here. Out.
Hey, Mr. Green. Hey, Janet, how's it going?
Tim, what a surprise. What's going on? Well, you know, same old, same old.
Right. That was Axel Green, right? You didn't look too happy. What happened?
He forgot he left the water running.
In Philadelphia.
I don't get it. What's so funny?
I'm sorry, honestly. There's not much to get. It's just been a long day.
Hi, I'm Tim Dillon. Have we met?
Axel Green's the name, and sales is my game.
What brought you to Pine Valley the first time, Agent?
Sure. Okay. Excuse me. Could we talk for a minute, just you and I?
Oh, no skin off my nose. I'll check in with my agent. Travel agent. I'm planning on booking a cruise. Second honeymoon.
So, how's Haley?
Oh, she's good.
And Mateo?
He's holding his own.
Well, I guess that's about all we can do.
Yeah. So,
Hey, Bob.
how's things with you?
Okay. Actually, better than okay. I've moved on with my life, if that's what you're asking.
So, you and, Ned, he are happy?
Happy as clams. Why do you ask?
I don't know, he seems kind of out of your league.
You mean, not like your dad?
Do you need more headshots from me?
Your dad's very special. He's in a league of his own.
But you love him?
More than life itself. I finally have everything I've ever wanted. So if you're worried about me, don't be.
Okay. As long as everything's cool, okay?
Everything's cool.
Okay.
Sorry to barge in. Tim, what are you doing here?
I thought, you know, maybe you'd be here. I'd stop by and could pick up a pizza on the way home.
Oh, Sounds like a plan. Why don't you, wait for me downstairs, okay?
Sure. Oh, see you later, Janet. Bye.
Bye.
So where's the body?
What?
The other Axel. Axel Milton Green. Where'd you stuff him?
So business had to take...
No, thank you. I just...
Primetime special tonight.
It'll be cool. Don't miss it.
Not that it's any of your business. But it just so happens that Axel Milton Green decided Pine Valley wasn't his kind of town.
I'm sure the Chamber of Commerce will be happy about that.
Forgetting my nutsoid brother, Trevor, I got a major favor to ask
Yeah,
of you.
what is that?
I'm leaving town.
Sounds good so far.
On an extended business trip. The City of Angels beckons. And I'm going to be leaving tomorrow on the first flight out.
Can I buy a plane ticket?
I'm going to be gone for several months. While I'm away, I expect you to honor the terms of my relationship with Janet. She's my woman. So it's incumbent on you to maintain proper boundaries. In the vernacular, hands off.
Or are you going to come gunning for me?
I need your assurance that you're going to leave Janet alone.
If that's what the woman wants.
That's what I want.
Then that's what you'll get. You don't have to paint me a picture. I know what's going on here. Both of you two, I don't know what you're doing. You're whacked. You know that? Both of you are whacked.
I don't get it. Should I tell Dad Janet's lying? That guy in there isn't Axel Green.
What do you really want from me?
So your mom's coming. Mom over.
Oh, well, she's bringing my costume. I'm a clown.
How come you didn't tell me?
I did. Susie's gonna be the sun. Paul's gonna be the moon.
No. I mean, about your mom. It's coming over. But you haven't been telling me much lately anyway. That little stunt. Emailing Axel Green.
I had to. He's the one who's keeping us from being a family.
Yeah, he's the one your mommy picked.
No, not the one who came over here, though. Mommy would never be with a scary guy like that. He's not the guy I met.
Ixnay on the Axel Green talk, okay?
But you love Mommy.
Yeah, but she obviously doesn't love me the same way, so we gotta move on, huh?
But you were both so lovey-dovey.
Remember Freddie Pratt?
Ew. Freddy fish face, yuck.
And no matter how fishy Freddie made up to you, whether he made you mud pies or picked dandelions for you, you never really liked him, did you?
He was a dork.
Yeah, well, to your mommy, your daddy is a dork. And no matter how many mud pies I make her, she's never really gonna want to play with me, you understand?
I'll get it. Mommy, you finished it.
Of course I did, sweetheart. But you gotta try it on, make sure it fits.
Daddy?
Is there time?
Sure. Just hurry up.
Here you go. Trevor, I'm sorry about last night.
Mork meets the Menasha Masher. Yeah.
Got out of hand.
Yeah, once was pathetic, twice as tragic, 3 times I could give a flying. I'm not going to interface.
Look at me.
Wow.
You look good.
You like it?
It looks great.
You look like a dream.
I wish Tim could see it.
Is Tim here?
No, he's in school, and, Amanda, he will see it as soon as he gets back from school. We gotta get cracking, sweetheart. Come on.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I know I'm cutting class, but not like I do it that often. And hardly ever. Actually, believe it or not, I'm in danger of getting the dean's list this semester. It's gotta be some miracle, right? Mom, I really need to talk to you about Janet. I mean, she's been staying away from us, which has been totally cool. But she's telling us these stories that she wants to get back together with her ex-husband. I mean, that's got to be a lie, right? Because this Axel Green guy is just like some total loser. I mean, it's really screwy. There's two of them. Yeah, I don't know. I think Janet cooked up this whole thing to keep Dad away from her. I don't know, is there something I should do? I could straighten this whole thing out and Janet and Dad would get back together, but where's that gonna leave me? Military school? Wow, that's pretty selfish, I guess, right? Well, anyway, things have been really cool with Dad since Christmas, you know. And the best thing about it is that he and I just have these great talks, like when I'm done with my homework or he's done reading his stuff late at night. And we get into these conversations about girls and politics and past wars and stuff. It's great. You know me, I start to get worrying about maybe we're gonna come to the end of the world or something. You know, he's always there to reassure me that it's what every kid thinks when he's getting out of high school and the new millennium's coming to an end. Things have been really good. And I don't want it to change. You know, if Janet wants to make up these stories about Axel to Dad, I guess it's her business. Who am I to rock the boat, right? It's the right thing to do, isn't it?
Voila.
Here's you being here, Mom. Like at Christmas. I really need to talk to you in person about what I'm supposed to do about this Dad and Janet thing. I thought that you'd be proud of me.
Because you loved your mother so much, you would risk your own life? You would risk your father's love, your sister's love. Love should inspire, not destroy. No one should ever be hurt in the name of love.
I thought Natalie would like it. I planted it the same day you locked yourself in the meat locker.
Imagine that. It's just when I was about to get Janet in deep. She was here planting this flower for you. It's got to be a sign, isn't it?
Tim.
Hi, Janet. Your flower looks really nice.
I was thinking of planting some annuals this summer.
Annuals?
Yeah, flowers that, well, they only last a year.
Oh.
Would that be all right with you?
Well, yeah, sure.
Nice day.
Yeah. Sometimes, I just come over here to think once in a while.
Me too. I think Natalie would be very glad that you came. I'm sure she's proud of you, just like your dad is. I'm glad you guys are getting along so well with these days.
Yeah, we are. But, he'd probably kill me if he knew I was cutting class. So...
Yeah. Look, hope things didn't get too weird with that Axel business last night.
Oh, no, that's fine. Well, I guess I better be going, right? Those, annuals, they'd be really nice.
Cheap.
Don't get mad.
I already am mad, Tim. What the hell are you doing home from school?
No, I got something to tell you. It's about, this Axel guy. There's two of them. You got this Axel guy, the thug one, right? I think he's the real guy that we're looking for. And then you got this other guy with the thing on his head. I think he's an actor. I think Janet's trying to con you.
Duh.
You know about this?
Tim, Janet doesn't love me. She hired this actor to get me lost.
No, she does love you.
Right.
All right. Listen, maybe at first, you know, she was trying to get you gone, but she never stopped loving you. She's doing this whole thing because of me.
Say what?
Okay, when you guys started talking about marriage, I completely flipped out. And Janet thought that if she brought this fake Axel guy into the picture, she'd be able to leave us alone and we'd be a big happy family. Especially after that meat locker incident.
You're saying that Janet X'd you out of the picture on account of you, and now you wanted to let her back in. Why?
Because... I don't know. Because... I guess I've been a jerk. And I've seen how miserable you've been without her. And what I really want is for you to be happy. Mom would too.
Tim, you would accept Janet as she is?
Like she's always saying, she's family, right? And if you guys want to get married, who am I to stop you? I mean, I was stupid to get in the way in the first place.
Tim, you weren't stupid. And Janet doesn't think you were stupid. I think she thinks you were being loyal to your mom.
Well, I want to be loyal to you, too.
Seems like yesterday I was pitching to you in the backyard. Now you're straightening out my life for me.
Well, got a lot of work to do there, right?
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah, Derek. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to send a guy down to the airport and pick up a guy named Axel Green.